Hey everybody, it's Joelle here, and today we are going to do a little bit of an unhaul. And these are books that I've been hanging on to for one reason or another, and I think it's more of the whole like I just can't get rid of books thing, because I think we all get into these hoarding phases of collecting items. And so I'm going to pull a Marie Kondo and get rid of some. So I have a stack over here that I'm just going to kind of pull, and we'll go from there. So the very first one that I'm gonna get rid of is If I Stay by Gail Foreman. Now this was given to me maybe like two or three Christmases ago. And I know that there was a movie adaptation from this book. I've actually never read it. It's brand new. And I have a plan to go to this new used bookstore that is probably about 30 miles away from me, which kind of sounds silly, but it's the only one that it's called Books with a Past, and you basically like trade book for book. So I'm gonna try and experience that. But anyway, this book apparently, so yeah, there was a movie. Pretty sure it had, I want to say Chloe Grace Moretz, but I'm not 100% on it. And I think this girl gets into a car accident. She's a musician, and then she's like out of body overseeing all of like the people in her life. But yeah, I have like no desire whatsoever to read this. It just seems really depressing. I've never seen the movie. I have no desire to watch the movie. So yeah, this one's going. The next one is another book to movie adaptation, and this is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Again, brand new, never read. Here's my problem. I don't like contemporary books. Give me sci-fi, give me horror, give me mystery, thriller, fantasy, all of that, but not contemporary. And this was probably one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. It is cancer. And yeah, no, everything about it is just so incredibly depressing. Even the love story is really depressing. And if I have to think about them climbing up the stairs in Anne Frank's house that are so narrow, I just get like a panic attack. So I really just have no desire to even read this, even though I'm sure it's incredible. And I think for the time that it was written, I think it was pretty good. But as of right now, I just have no desire. And I'm trying to see when this was written and published. Yeah, 2012. So a lot has changed since 2012. And this will go to a new home, hopefully. If they don't have like a million copies of it, I guess. Another John Green contemporary that I've never read that is brand new, and this is Paper Towns. Yeah, I hated this movie so much. There was nothing good about it. Cara Delevingne cannot act, and she's really hard to look at. But that aside, I have no desire to read this book. The storyline was just not good in the movie, so I don't think that I could even sit through trying to get myself through this book. Sorry. The next one is Karen Slaughter's Pretty Girls. I never want to read this again. It was so graphic and morbid. The story was awesome, and I'm pretty sure I gave this either a 4 or a 5 star. It involves a sister relationship, with them trying to get their sister bond back together. They had a third sister who disappeared when she was a teenager, and they kind of go, her disappearance never gets solved, but at the same time, one of the sisters' husband dies, but it turns out he may or may not have been involved with the disappeared sister's disappearance. So yeah, there's a lot of like bondage, torture, rape, and not anything that I ever want to put in my mind again. And you know, these kind of books are something that you read them and then you need like all the happy, fluffy things after them. So love Karen Slaughter, but I never want to read Pretty Girls ever again, and I really don't want this on my shelf. I need room for other things. The next book is this series, which, to be honest, I can't even remember what the heck this is about. This is The Pledge, the Essence, and the Offering. This is a YA fantasy series, and I think it has to do with like there's two different kingdoms and they both speak different languages, and all the people are classified by like their jobs or something. And then something happens and the main chick can like speak all the languages and she's not supposed to. Like, I tried to read the back of these before I started filming this, and yeah, no, I don't even remember this book series, and I have no desire to read it again. Honestly, the whole reason I bought it, and this sounds so silly, I remember seeing this book in Barnes & Noble and thinking, is that Hilary Duff? And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, this sounds kind of good. And then I bought The Pledge, and then the other two followed, and I read it really quickly, but again, it didn't sink in. And these books are like basically brand new, but somebody out there might love them. They actually came out, when did these books actually come out? Because I'm curious. I think it was also one of those like, the employee recommends. Okay, 2013. Yeah, so there's been some better YA fantasy, and yeah, no. And the last book that I'm getting rid of, it actually kind of makes me sad that I'm getting rid of this. Oh no, this is kind of bent. So I discovered Joelle Charbonneau because her name is Joelle, and yeah, I had to buy her series, and then I bought her other standalone book, and then this one came out I think last year, and I immediately had to own it. This was a book that I hated. There was really nothing good about it. The LGBTQ plus rep in this was so awful. The stereotypes were so bad, and the storyline was extremely predictable. This is about a group of kids who all have different high school personalities and things, and they're in this school. It's before the school year starts. It's like 2 days before, and a bomb goes off in the school, and they all kind of have to work together to get out of the school before it completely collapses. And there's a lot of like stereotyping of, oh, that kid's Muslim, he's the one who did it. And oh, that girl is fat, so she's weird and unpopular. And oh, this guy's a jock. He is a ladies' man, but he's really secretly gay, so we can't really like him. So it was just really like bad stereotypes. And I'm sorry, but I don't think high school is really like this anymore. Maybe like back when I was in high school, like forever ago. When was I in high school? 15 years ago. But yeah, no, I just don't find this to be any kind of realistic, and the sort of plot twist was so bad that no. No. So definitely happy to get rid of this. Somebody out there may be like pleasantly surprised. And I'm so disappointed because I totally thought that this was going to be something completely different. And now looking at the cover, it shows a freaking backpack and lockers. I should have looked at the cover and read what it was about, but I just bought it because I liked all her other books that I just assumed I would like it. So that's my fault. But anyway, that's it for the books that I am unhauling. Let me know if you've read any of these, if you feel the same way I do. Obviously, you know, we don't always agree on everything, and we don't always keep the same books or discard the same books. And I'd like to know what you guys do with your books when you get rid of them. Do you automatically give them to Goodwill? Do you try and sell them? Do you give them to friends and family? The library? I would absolutely love to know that. So please feel free to give me your feedback. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I do have my 2018 favorites video that's going to be probably filmed next and uploaded next, but I'm trying to do as many videos as possible. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with Dry by Neil Shusterman, so that'll probably be my next spoiler review. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. All my social media links are going to be below as well. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye.